Yo, what is going on, everybody? What is up? It is time, homies. I know what y'all are here for. We're going to be starting off with this crazy crew battle between these two juggernaut teams. So let's go into it. Crew battle. Let's go. Transition. There you go. I'm going to welcome our boy Last as well. It's going to be super awesome to see this homie here. Been a while to get to commentate with him. So, oh, I don't have to go with him. Ah, I'm sorry, homie. Okay, he's going to get in the next one. He's going to get in the next one. He'll get in the next one. No problem. No problem. We'll get in the next one. Ah, totally forgot, my dude. Okay, so we're gonna get started here with these two. Now, gaming here representing AnG. That's our boy, homies. I best see those AnG logo emotes there in the chat. There you go. Good stuff there to land. You see, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. And Last, he knows what's up too. Gotta see that team cheer, my dudes. Gaming here trying to get some energy going, but no, unfortunately, he's gonna be going down here to that that dash attack there from DDD. Now, DDD obviously with a very long-lasting dash attack there onto the ledge. Always one of those BNBs for the DDDs to go. And now we'll see, can he go for the up B? Oh, he wants to go right there for the down there instead. And he's going to eat that neutral there coming out. Now, remember, this is a 6v6, so these are going to be very, very important stocks. And they're almost getting hit again. Riley is actually one of the most clutch players there from RPG for sure. A lot of times he's been sent like as an anchor or as a very important piece of the team. So, I mean, right now, it's not looking too good for us. But we're going to see here gaming. Got the dash tag going. Where should we go? He's connected right there with the up smash. It's not going to be enough. Man, DDD is just such a big boy, homie. Oh, man. Okay. Gaming's gonna roll into that up smash there. Gordo though, gonna be hitting DDD himself. And neutral right here. Good stuff there from Riley. And Gaming, good stuff to save the jump, and you will be able to take that stock. Now remember, until this stock is gone here from Gaming, this is almost gonna be an even match. At the moment, say hey. But you got yourself quick with 57%, no up finish though, and Riley is going to connect with that very, very quickly here, taking yet another stock here from us. I don't like this. All right, we're gonna see here Riley though once again connected. Man, gaming having such a hard time here with DDD. It's not often that you see DDDs here, and Riley obviously being an exceptional one. And you think if you just think about it, right, DDD against Luigi, it'd be like, oh, this is a cake here for Luigi. But Riley, man, look at that. This guy went all the way to the bottom of the blast zone. He's actually still maintaining such a strong lead. That Cyclone there, good job. Gaming right now though, has to see if he can try to take this without losing it. Putting us at a 2-stock deficit very early on against a Juggernaut like this would be very, very difficult to deal with. Now that up here, see if he can try to pester him on his recovery. No, he could not. Gordo there. I like that he had to force that air dodge there. Up smash is gonna connect. Gaming doing a phenomenal job of at least keeping this even with the stocks. And right away, Riley on the attack, and he went for that dash attack to finish it off. Now, here's the problem. Yes, you either have to eat that Gordo or the down smash. It's a very difficult situation to be here when you're on the ledge against a DDD. Gordo hitting yet again, but Riley was ready for that landing. And great reaction time from Gaming to get away from that situation. Does he have a jump? Yes, he does. And still, just super difficult right now. 160% here onto Gaming. He's having just the hardest time to get back. Gaming's gonna opt right here to get some space here instead, because if he gets hit by that Gordo or the back here, that's gonna be it, and it will be poked through the shield. We gotta be very, very careful here. Gaming keeping his distance. Riley though, he knows it's coming, and he missed the grab opportunity there to at least get some hefty percentage. Oh, unfortunately, Gaming is actually gonna live it. But he's back onto the ledge, which has been very difficult here. Gaming lives this one as well. I like that he's going with the side beast here to get back onto the stage, but the Gordo is gonna do it. And we are gonna be down 1 stock here to start things off. TDD wins. Let me fix these numbers though. They don't look too nice. So right now, man, AnG, I think our set count with RPG is like, I don't know, 1 to 2, something like that. It's like 1 to 2. Okay, so with that, what in the hell, what was going on? Okay, there you go. So last year is back here. We're gonna welcome him onto the mic.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here now.
Oh, tell me you hear me, right? Test 1, 2.
Just a little bit of missing out on the first game, but I was watching the stream, and wow, that was a heck of a way to kick off this crew battle.
Test. Do you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yes, I can. Let's go.
Oh, awesome. Yes, definitely. Clutch. All right, so yeah, so you saw that we got booty cheeked right there, unfortunately.
Just a tad, but it's not as bad as it could be. He did manage to take 2 stocks off of Riley, so he's got a bit of a ways. Or whoever's up next for AnG doesn't have nearly as much work to do as they could have if Gaming didn't do that much work.
Yeah, that's true, man. Honestly, like, if he didn't take that and you have Riley there with 2 stocks, he'd easily at least be able to take 2 stocks off the next opponent as well. So yeah, it's definitely a really good situation. Now, I mean, of course, AnG here discussing on their counter pick on what's gonna happen, but man, we gotta talk about how rare is it to see such a solid DDD player.
I don't think you can even call it rare, because I can't even think of another DDD player at the moment. There might be a couple of them out there, but Riley's the only one who I can think of off the top of my head. DDD's just one of those characters where in order to get good at him, you just have to put so much dedication in to learn all of those wonky things that he has in a lot of matchups. There's just so much skill involved in playing that Chucky Penguin.
Also, you see like the ledge traps, man. Like, I mean, that's one of the biggest strengths there from DDD, and like you were just mentioning here, I mean, it's not too easy of a character to play. A lot of people obviously will say that DDD's kind of buffed on Wi-Fi, but like, man, those ledge traps, that Gordo, and then like you're there like, oh, okay, if I just roll at this point, or if I just get up attack at this moment, I'm gonna get away with this ledge trap. But then you see DDDs obviously know that, and they're so ready, and they're charging like a whole down smash. So even if you get up, even if you roll, you're still gonna eat some hefty percentage.
Yeah, that combination of ledge trapping between stationary bouncing Gordo and a down smash is just almost impenetrable. And to show like that much control over the Gordo, It's just the mark of a good DDD player. You can tell how much time someone has put into practicing that character based on how they control those Gordos. It's more than any other character. I think it's a very easy marker to distinguish whether or not they're good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right about that. I mean, the thing is, DDD is a big boy too, so I mean, you'd think like, it's especially like when we first saw the match. Oh, gaming, Riley. Oh, so Luigi and DDD? Oh, easy. Luigi's gonna destroy this person. But like you're just mentioning, hey, they put in some time into their big boy penguin, and they know what they're doing, so they're able to get away with those situations. And utilizing DDD's strengths, was able to overcome that would look like a bad matchup. So even now, man, like AnG has to counterpick, and it's difficult because yeah, you think, oh, okay, I can counterpick DDD because he's fat. I can just beat him. I could abuse his hitbox or hurt boxes, but then it's Riley, and there's the difference. So it's like, oh, how do you counterpick such a good player?
I mean, I'm of the firm opinion that there's for good players, there's no such thing as a bad matchup. There's just inexperienced matchups. I'm a firm belief that with enough practice, any character can beat a good player of any other character. It's just a little bit harder for certain characters. Now, there are a couple matchups out there that I will say are near impossible, but you can skill your way through them. Like, off the top of my head, like Ganondorf Pikachu. That's nearly impossible, but it's doable. You just need enough practice in the matchup. There are no... Thank you, Super Pie. Yeah, he really does. But there are no bad matchups. There are just bad players.
Damn! Oh, you're gonna go that far?
No, I'm not going that far, because if so, I am one of those bad players because I lose most matchups. So.
Oh man! Oh, you guys heard it right here. If you have a bad matchup, it means you're bad. No, I'm kidding.
If you have a bad matchup, just try harder.
No, I do like that opinion. So I would kind of reword it, and not saying that it's like, oh, we got Cytonics, I didn't even know. Oops, let me go ahead and update that.
Lanny, I swear to God, yeah. Lilat is not a bad stage. I will die on this hill.
Oh, me too. I mean, I agree on that. But we're on the losing camp though, man. Nobody agrees with us.
I will die on this hill. But we are going to see Cytonics coming in second. So this is going to be very exciting to see the cheater versus the penguin.
I mean, both of them to some extent would be cheating, so I mean, we're gonna see.
Oh,
I guess they're thinking twice about it. All right. Yeah, so just keep in mind here for those, I'm sure everybody here knows the crew battles and stuff like that. But yeah, so we're gonna see Riley here have to SD 2 stocks. So he still has his 1 there carrying over from the last match. So Cytonics right here, ideal situation would be to take out that 1 stock from Riley without losing 1. But that is so much easier to say than to do.
Easier said than done by a mile, especially against a character. Against a player like Riley. We saw him come out so strong against gaming last time, and if he's able to even take 1 stock off Cytonics before going down, that puts AnG at even more of a deficit. So he's not worried about winning this game, because all he has to do is take 1 stock for this to be considered a win for him.
All right, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, so we see people redeeming there to check the posture and hydrate. Now, I would love to hydrate, but I actually drank all my water already, so rip me.
What?
Yeah, check
what a poor play.
I know, man. That's a low-tier decision.
Low-tier decision.
All right.
Well, let's get right into this.
All right, so right off the bat, I'm sure we're all thinking, oh, it's Ken. Oh, he cheats, so he's going to take the stock super easy. We're going to see if that's how
premature SD.
But man. no, remember.
I know how cruel.
Yeah, he has to. Okay. All right, okay, that's good. All right, dude. We're pulling out the tons, and it goes straight to it. Yo!
That was a hard read.
I want none of that, Gordo. I want none of that business right now. But you see, look at this, man. That hasn't even been all that many hits. It's already 70%. You think that like Riley's out here playing Ken?
He's only taken Gordo damage so far. Oh, he got a string off and brought it right back to even though. So this matchup is going be all about DDD just trying to keep Ken from coming in, because once Ken gets in close, if he can even connect 1 F tilt or 1 D tilt at 76%, he might be able to kill even a chonky boy like DDD. So
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Oh, so I was just saying, so Riley needs to try his hardest to keep Ken at bay, which he's doing a fantastic job of making really good use of his warriors.
Oh, man, calling it just as it is. Riley he's doing such a great job. And I think they just traded a Shorty there, and he's luckily able to go ahead and poke that dash tag. Man, using his dash tag is so scary. You saw there, Cytonic was trying to go for the lead here, and unfortunately, he's going to be ending up losing a stock. But it's just so difficult here for Cytonic here to come in here. Oh my god, I didn't even kill. And having to deal with just a couple of Gordos that have already took so much percentage. But there you go. Let's go. We're going to see here to finish it off. Show you.
So, Cytonic's being able to finish that off with actually a pretty fantastic read is going to knock Riley out of the crew battle. But just the fact that Riley was able to take that first stock off of Cytonic. So even though he finished it at 0%, if he could have finished that game just 1 or 2 hits earlier, it would have been so much better for him, because with the fact that he lost his first stock, he's going to be obviously going into the next game a stock down, which it's not too bad for someone like Cytonics, but it's still a disadvantage that he's going to have to deal with, being at a 1 stock, or with his opponent at a 1 stock advantage right off the bat.
You know what? I'm just trying to think about, like, can you imagine being in Cytonic's shoes, and like you were mentioning, he finished that stock off at 0%. You saw the audacity he had to go with the second short right after that in the replay. But yeah, and unfortunately in a crew battle, JV3
don't
means
matter.
Nothing, right? So it's like, could you imagine? It's like, oh my god, I couldn't. If I just killed him at 0%, why couldn't I have just done this earlier? And I would have.
If he had pulled off that Shoryu literally 1 hit earlier, like if he had taken 1 less Gordo, he would have won that flawlessly. But because he took that exact amount of Gordos and that exact amount of hits from Riley, he did lose the stock and then managed to win it at 0%, which again, like you said, the JV means nothing.
I know, nothing at all. You know, another thing here. Whoa, oof! I don't even know who this person's name is. Okay, hold on. I gotta get on top of this.
In the meantime, just to make fun of G for not filling up his water, I'm gonna redeem a hydrate real quick. Everyone, stay hydrated. This is a threat. You see the Twitch chat, you have no choice.
No, man. You see that redeemed? No water? Oh my god. I'm a scrub.
100
dude.
channel
JV3,
points ain't it.
JV4.
100 channel points is nothing to me. I have so much money. Not really.
Yo, those channel points, Yo, those channel points all day. Oh my god, another hydrate.
Oh, 3 hydrates.
I don't even have enough time to go. I can't even grab my water, man. These guys are scoring straight into the match. Yo, I have no chance.
They're in collusion with the Twitch chat. They're
over.
making sure you can't hydrate.
I know, right? Honestly.
Anyway,
let's go.
With Jay coming in right off the bat with Pokemon Trainer versus Ken, I think the important thing is going to be using Ivysaur in this matchup. I believe that with Ivysaur's Razor Leaf being able to keep Ken at bay after he gets a respectable percent against him using Squirtle, 32 right off the bat is 54. Ken, come on, or Sai, come on.
Yeah, the problem is though, man, this is what Squirtle does. So he's got that quick little nimble gameplay there with a lot of great combos, and look at that, man. Cytonic's finally gonna be able to get in, and with the Pokemon Switch, able to get out of that combo. I always forget that tech exists.
Using the invulnerability frames of down B on Pokemon Trainer to escape combos is one of the most annoying things that character can do, but it's often overlooked by a lot of people. And there goes a stock already. We're not even a minute in, and that's not even considering the amount of time that it took for Sai to SD at the beginning of that. This is not looking very good for him.
No, and for the team, because look at this, already stacking up the damage onto this final stock, taking the jump away and the dunk. That will be it. Oh man, oh man.
I would say that was like a 50-second match. That was quite unfortunate for AnG right there. Because two stocks out without any response from Cytonics is going to hurt later down the line, especially because Jay is going to be going in to this next match with whoever. I'm sorry, I don't know who it is up next. Jay is going to be
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
Jay is going to be going in with 3 stocks, so it's going to be an even game. And if he can manage to pull off another whatever that was, that is going to be detrimental, even more than detrimental. It's going to be devastating to AnG in this crew battle.
Oh, this is definitely devastating right there with the 3 stock deficit, man. Just like you mentioned, like we just saw him just, I don't know, destroy Cytonics as if he was just like some 0-2 in a tournament runner. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of crazy to think that this homie here is going to be still in there with fresh stocks, and we got to send someone who potentially will have to like 2 stock this exceptional individual. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, again, that 15-12 score, it doesn't look like much, but when you think about it in terms of a crew battle, they're an entire player ahead. So if they want, if AnG wants to be able to come back from this deficit, he's going to have to be able, or whoever's up next is going to have to beat 2 players in a row with only 3 stocks.
That 2 players in a row. 2 players, like, especially when we're talking about these kind of crews here with AnG and RPG. Like, yeah, unfortunately right now we're down a 3 stock deficit, but AnG is among the best crews, and RPG as well, a legacy crew. So when you're going down these kind of deficits this early on, it's really difficult to gain that back, because it's not like it's going to get any easier as you continue down the roster. Of course, they're going to continue saving all the like trump cards that they have in their sleeves. So, you know, even if you take out Jay, there's going to be another Jay, like another Jay 2.0, or who knows what, right?
The fact that Jay has come out as their second player is terrifying, because that means they were confident enough to play a card like this early. And that means they have someone even scarier, maybe somewhere later in the roster. So the fact that Jay is here could mean one of 2 things strategically. It could mean that A, they're confident that Jay can wipe out enough AnG stocks that holding on to him isn't worth it, or they're confident in the fact that they've got someone even scarier down the roster, that Jay doesn't even matter up here, taking 2 stocks off Cytonics like it's nothing.
I mean, I'm actually genuinely, I mean, that it just shows the depth of RPG's roster, because I'm so surprised they started off with Riley. Like, that was actually a really unorthodox decision I've seen them make, and it's an impressive one to make too, because why not start off with someone extremely strong who can ensure that you're going to get yourself a nice lead. I also wanted to mention how important it is for your starter to win, because if your starter wins, just like you're seeing here in this situation, right? We lost the first match, and then we sent in Cytonics to counterpick them, but then they have the option again to counterpick, and then now like we're gonna go in, and even if we win, they still have that advantage to keep just counterpicking as we go along. So it's one of these situations where you need like a god to rise up. So someone here on our end needs to put in like a godlike performance here to turn this situation around.
Yeah, and the fact that Gaming lost game 1 for AnG, like you said, it puts them at a disadvantage, because even if it's a 1-stock game like it was with Riley, the fact that he lost still put Cy at a disadvantage, because if Gaming had won, then maybe perhaps Gaming could have taken a stock off Jay, or they wouldn't have sent out Jay, they would have sent someone else out, because there's just so much speculation that you could do. It's impossible to tell what would have happened, which is why, like you said, winning game 1 is such an important thing for whomever the crews send out as their first player.
Yep, exactly. Oh, yo, with that, I'm gonna get some water.
All right, I will hold down the fort. All right, and Blue Jay has entered for AnG, so let's go.
Oh man, I can't leave until they start the match, or else it's gonna stay on the screen. Oh, I need to get some water so bad.
You
but
can
it's
just
all right. I mean, I'm excited. Yo, we got Blue Jay.
Yeah.
Yo, Blue Jay, that's hype, man. I'm pretty hyped. Looking to see if this homie here can bring it back for us, because we need that big time
Inkling,
right now.
Inkling versus Pokemon Trainer. I think that matchup is tilted in Inkling's favor. However, like I said earlier, no bad matchups.
Exactly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're stuck with me. Yeah, it is 2 Jays. We got Blue Jay versus Jay. They seem to be having some trouble. Thank you for finishing my my sentence there in chat. We'll be getting into this in just a moment. And here we go. So, like I was mentioning earlier, Pokemon Trainer versus Inkling. I believe that Jay is going to stick to the Squirtle pick first in order to build up some percent, because with Inkling being a much lighter character, especially compared to Ken like we saw last game, the fact that Squirtle is able to combo even some lighter characters like this, like we're seeing right now, 42% off nothing is no small feat. Jay is just continuing to show that he knows what he's doing. Doesn't matter if it's a heavy boy like Ken or a light character like Inkling. The Squirrel combos just keep popping off and building up percent. Out comes Ivysaur now that we've seen some percent already on, but Blue Jay taking advantage of the sudden weight shift in his opponent to get some combos off, switching to Charizard and using Charizard to be able to make it back, because I think that was unrecoverable if he had stuck to Ivysaur. With the jab reset, but he held on to the charge just a little bit too long in order to get the kill confirmed. A little bit unfortunate mistake by Blue Jay, and that could be costly. Switching back to Squirtle to use the invincibility frames to escape that Inkling up air, which might have killed, and connecting with Ivysaur's up smash and then taunting. This man knows what he's doing, and he knows he's got his opponent dancing in the palm of his hand. This is just an incredible level of skill, not just from Blue Jay, but from the other Jay, in order to keep this kind of opponent at bay. That, like I said, that one mistake after the jab reset to hold charge on up smash just a little bit too long is going to cost him dearly. If he had gotten that kill just slightly earlier, we wouldn't be in this situation. He finally manages to connect with an up smash out of shield, sitting at nice percent, but he's got quite a bit of work to do if he wants to be able to come back here. Covering his opponent in ink is going to up his damage potential quite a bit, and he's going to use that to bring it back to almost even, almost killing with a footstool. But he's going to switch Pokemon and bring out the Zard in order to recover that, despite the fact that if it were literally any other of the Pokemon, he would not have been able to make it back to stage. Blue Jay bringing it to fully even percents after all of that. So while the mistake of charging up smash, like I mentioned earlier, was costly because it caused him to lose a stock earlier than he would have liked to have, connecting with the Flare Blitz, and that is going to kill him dead. Jay up over Blue Jay. However, this is still anyone's game. But you need to consider the fact that RPG is an entire player ahead of AnG right now. So if Jay manages to kill Blue Jay right here and take the game without losing another stock, while it looks unlikely, it's still possible. That'll put AnG at even more of a deficit, because Jay will have the opportunity to play another AnG member while only one stock down. Being put at a 2-stock deficit wouldn't be ideal. It would be better if Blue Jay could take this game. However, the fact that he's playing this well, putting him at a 2-stock deficit, is still almost as much as you could ask of Blue Jay. So that is finally going to be it. Jay is going to be at 1 stock at least for his next game, but I wouldn't count Blue Jay out just yet. There's the possibility that he may manage to do something insane like he's doing right now, building up all of that percent, bringing it back pretty close to even. So that, if he manages to win this, he helped pull AnG out of an insanely bad situation. They've still got a ways to go, but it's not nearly as bad as if somehow Jay managed to take this game with 2 stocks remaining. That up tilt looked like it was going to do it, but Blue Jay survived, only to get down tilted at ledge by Charizard's tail. Jay is going to take this game and move on to face a third member of AnG, which is, that's not something that you want happening in a crew battle, ladies and gentlemen. The same person facing off against 3 of your own team in a row, it's not an ideal situation. So
All right, so I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh man, yeah, you were doing a great job, so I didn't wanna interfere. But oh man, yo, oh this is not good at all. That's 4 stocks, and I mean Jay is just ripping us apart right now. I guess it just shows that we just haven't seen a Pokemon trainer in a while. Say it again.
5 stocks. Jay took 2 off Psy.
Yeah, I know. 2 off Psy and then 3 from Blue Jay. Now Blue Jay was doing such a great job there, but unfortunately I feel like he let himself get too much percentage there on his last stock. So even though once you had Jay come back onto the arena, like onto the stage, unfortunately, yeah, he was just too high of percentage. So easily, like in just a couple of more significant hits, he was already at kill percentage, and just like that, I think it was a forward tilt tilted down.
Yeah, I said down tilt on accident. My B.
Oh, you said down tilt?
No,
Oh,
it was a
yeah,
forward tilt. I was wrong when I said down tilt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the forward tilt, it's like the tail whipping, and then the down tilt, it's like when he just pokes with his nose kind of thing. But I mean, I only know that stuff because like a Pokemon trainer from like, you know, Charizard from Smash 4. Oh, Charizard in Smash 4 was so good.
I
wish he had Rock Smash still, but oh well,
I was a Captain Falcon player in Smash 4, man. I can't talk about anything.
Oh yeah, it was, yo, Captain Falcon was good. What are you talking about, man? I mean,
Captain Falcon was good.
You know what I mean?
wasn't.
He's hype. Yeah, yeah, so we're down 4. Yikes. I don't know.
The fact that Jay has been able to take 5 stocks away from AnG is just devastating to this crew lineup. And if he will be going into next game with 1 stock remaining. However, if any stocks that he manages to take out off of whoever comes next from AnG, that's just another stock further in the hole. He's got, dare I say, nothing to lose. He can play as recklessly as he wants. As long as he takes just 1 stock, he's won that game.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, it's true. Like at that point, you don't even lose now. You have nothing to lose. Even if you get defeated and you didn't take a stock, you still took 5 monstrous stocks. And then if you take one, that's like an even bigger win. Even if the other opponent takes you out, you still ended up losing a stock. That's 6 stocks taken away in a 16 stock crew battle. I mean, or is it 18? Sorry, 18 stock crew battle. That's painful, man. That's crazy.
It's not looking good for AnG right now. I hesitate to count a crew as good as AnG out, but no one wants to be in a 4 stock deficit this early in a crew battle, or at all in a crew battle, because that's a player and a stock that they're in a hole right now. So they've got a lot of work to do if they want to somehow, some way claw this back.
Yeah, it's gonna take. It's tough. I don't know what to tell you. Like, obviously, I know the AnG roster at the back of my hand. I don't want to really say anything, right? Like, I don't want to give away stuff, but definitely losing some pretty strong members. Yeah, it's kind of painful. But man, this Pokemon trainer has to be dealt with first. But like I said, it's not gonna get easier anyways. It don't matter. Like whoever after Jay, it's just gonna be another Jay. So, it's rough. It's rough. It's gonna take a monstrous performance to return this. Because as you see there, if Jay ends up taking 5 to 6 stocks, who knows, even more, right? We can't even limit that. You'd need someone to have to do that on the reverse for us to either get us back into this or to do a comeback by the end.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I hesitate to count them out, but like Mike in the chat is saying, believe in the heart of the cards. But like we were mentioning earlier with the lineup, there's no telling what RPG has somewhere down the line in their lineup. If they're confident enough to send a Pokemon trainer like Jay out player 2, who knows what they're hiding later on.
What do I want to say? Oh, I can't remember. Oh yeah, actually I forgot to thank Lanny earlier. Yo, he's 12 months sub. Oh man, that's a whole year sub. That's super awesome, dude. Shout outs to Lanny there for the awesome subs, and I mean that's our first like gold badge member.
Heck
that's
yeah.
crazy. And then I saw a bunch of people telling us to check our posture and drink water. I have water this time, and I have sipped. Thank you very much. So you know.
See, my posture, I checked it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna fix it.
Oh man.
I'm
you're
sitting.
right about that.
Have you guys seen Death Note? I'm literally sitting like Ryuga when he interviews Light. I've got my knees hugged to my chest and my chin resting on my knees.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I sit when I commentate. I look weird when I commentate. I'm sorry.
Oh, no way, man. What? Oh, did someone redeem ad time? Hey,
Ad time.
Hey, it's not me. Don't hate me, man. Hate the members, yo. Hate the community. They did it.
Run them ads, boy.
Hey, see, when there's subs, they love to do that because like they don't see the ads. So that's why it's like a channel point. That's why it's high up. That's why it's 1,500.
Laney's reading his ABCs in the chat. Thank you, Laney.
Oh,
Well,
man,
while
these guys,
only the
yo.
subs are here, I would like to take a minute to just say, Lilat is a good stage, Laney.
Oh, let's go. Yo, man, honestly, like, it makes me sad. I hate to say it because I understand now, like, as a Brawl vet, like, I completely understand now what people mean by, like, boomer mentality. I like to think, like, in other aspects of life, it's like, I hate boomers. I hate their mentalities. But, unfortunately for Smash, I hate that I have that because I think to myself, well, back in my day, we used to play on like all these stages. But I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Like,
Back in my day, I played Pit and only touched the B button, so I can't even say anything. That's...
You know, I mean...
Brawl
Sorry,
was a thing when I was like, what, 6 years old? I had no idea what was going on. It was just me and my brother sitting in our basement. I played Pit, and he played Meta Knight. And I would literally just stand on the other side of the stage and shoot arrows at him. He couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's how... Is that like everybody who's like played Smash in the beginning, that's like what everybody does, honestly. We don't know what we're doing, so you know when you read a role, you're like, oh, I read a role, like I'm so good, like, and then you go to a tournament and all of a sudden someone 3-stocks you, and you're just like, excuse me, how did this even happen? But yeah,
I think I might have told this story before at some point, but my very first tournament, I was 12. It was a Smash 4 tournament. I went to a tournament and I played against a Luigi player, right? I got 4-stocked. I didn't touch him. I didn't lay a single hit on him, and I just went home. I didn't even play in losers bracket. I just wanted to go home.
Honestly, yo, that's not even like, that's not even that rare. Like that actually happens so much. So I used to like TO a lot for like the local scene in Brawl. So like a bunch of tournaments and everything. Actually, Mike Lomaniac in the chat, he's an IRL friend. He probably remembers 1 or 2 of those events. So it's like, back then, man, there's a lot of people who I wouldn't recognize, and they come in and they would just get their, oh my god, their asses whooped so bad, and they just leave.
There's
I
two
hate that. I'm just thinking in my head,
possibilities.
there's a losers bracket. I know, but it's like, oh man, it really sucks because can you imagine, like, let's say you go into a tournament, you're up against the first seed, and you don't know anything about Smash, like the community at the time, right? And then you get bopped by like, I don't know, Black Twins, and then you go home without ever going to losers, maybe being able to play someone closer to your skill level.
No,
right?
I
it
knew
just
there
sucks
was a
in your
losers
head.
bracket. I just wanted to go home and cry.
No, of course, I'm glad, but there's like some people, or even actually that situation too, like, you know, you take that L so hard, you're like, oh, you're defeated, right? Luckily, you went back, but could you imagine someone's out there and then they go and get beaten up by the #1 seed in their community, and they think, oh man, everybody plays like that in a
So
community.
everyone's
so
like,
shit.
oh,
It's like,
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Could
I'm
you
never touching
imagine?
Smash again. No, the reason
man.
I got back into Smash, so currently the #1 player in my state, I've been in school with since elementary school. So I got good because I just got constantly beaten up on by him. I would just go to his house after school and he would 4-stock me.
Yeah, but I mean, that's gotta help.
Yeah,
you.
no,
Hope
I-
some redeemed hydrate.
Oh, hydrate
Thanks.
time. Eventually, I figured it out, but
You know,
It
you
wasn't
ever
fun
have,
at
like,
first.
okay, so of course it's not, man. Like, it's, oh my god, I hate you guys. You're gonna send me to the washroom right away again. Oh,
oh, I might have to refill
happened
my
on- it
water.
happened on
You guys are
Sunday,
making
dude.
me hydrate so
Dude,
much, mine's gonna run out.
like it was like, I think it was Sunday. So oh man, Sunday was the Arcadian, dude. It was so much fun.
I
man.
wish
Like,
I
it
could
was-
have
it was
done the
a long one.
Arcadian. I was so excited for it, and then the day
Oh,
before,
man.
my parents were like, "Yeah, we're going to the lake." I was like, "Since when?"
I mean, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, but I would
though.
rather
That's
have
kinda
fought
cool.
Blux and gotten $5.
Oh, the call out.
Now Blux would probably beat me.
Call out.
Oh, Lanny sent us to ad time again. Thanks, Lanny.
Oish, ads, not me, man. It's not me. Don't hate me. Oh, I can't even play ads yet. You guys are lucky, but I will play them soon. Then it's not me, man.
Sub only story time.
What else?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
So
And
I'm now covered in
the timeout,
sunburns.
Lanny. Who do you want?
Thanks to the late.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was
That's still
fun.
kinda
I
cool.
just wanted to play in the Arcadian really bad. You might want to
Well, I
hop
just
into
wanna
arena
keep-
to make sure the room doesn't close.
I can't hop in because every time I do that, people think like I'm the crew member going in. Can you hop in with
Yeah.
them, please? Yeah, they always think like I'm the crew member. It's like, wait, I don't even play this game. Like, please.
I'm about to get
But,
3 stocked.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, the Ganon
Oh,
too,
he
eh?
backed out.
Oh, okay, fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Oh,
But,
surprise.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go. My little Mac. You know, I don't even have like my GameCube controller adapter plugged in no more, dude. It's so sad. Like, I just completely stopped running.
I don't use a GameCube controller. I'm a peasant.
What do you
I use
use
Pro
then?
Controller.
See, I have it in my hand, but dude, it feels so weird.
Well, so I understand the people who play GameCube controllers, like sometimes they're more optimal. By the way, I just won that.
Hey.
But
Okay.
I've never played Melee growing up. The first time I played Melee, I was like 15. I played Brawl with Wiimote and Nunchuck. And I played through all of Smash 4 on 3DS mostly, and I only played Wii U every once in a while. So I just
Alright, that makes sense.
I just don't know how to use a GameCube controller that well, and I just never learned. So when Smash Ultimate came out, I bought a Pro Controller and have been rolling with it ever since.
Honestly, that means I bet like the Pro Controller feels amazing for you then. It's gotta be, right?
I mean, it just
I'm
feels
sure it
natural.
does. Yeah, because I mean, consider if you play like on oh wait, what's going on?
And I can even tell you, if you look at my control setting, like the controller that I have set up, I play with 3DS controls. My bumpers are shield and my triggers are grab. I am that much of a peasant.
Oh, for real? What?
Yeah, I have block and grab inverted in my control scheme. It's set to 3DS controls.
Hold on, I gotta.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know. That's why I gotta. That's why I usually like mute. But hold on, I'm trying to
Alright.
see what's going on. Ah, okay. So they are sending in the player. All right. Next player is gonna be Skittles, and not the one with the exclamation marks. There's always that. Man, it's just crazy that they both have the same tag and play the same character.
Oh boy.
And I think they used to run the same skin too. I'm pretty sure.
Are we gonna see a Pokemon trainer Ditto?
Oh no!
I thought this-
I meant there's two Skittles. There's our Skittles, and he plays Young Link, and then there's another Skittles.
Oh, the
and he
Nebraska
plays-
dude. Yeah, I know that.
Yes, exactly. So like before, we used to always roast our Skittles. So like if he pulls in a great performance, we'd be like, "Yo, you're playing like you're from Nebraska. Oh man, you're from Nebraska now." Like he's like,
Oh, that's
he's
just
nowhere near
mean.
Nebraska, but he hates it so much. But
I understand
it's
it.
just
I
a
would
joke.
probably hate it too.
Dude, you know how many times, like, anytime the other Skittles places well, like, he plays a lot of tournaments, and of course, he's always doing well because he's such a phenomenal player. Do you know how many times people go into the AnG server, they ping our Skittles, like, damn, no way, you did such a good job, yo, congrats, and he has to constantly say, yeah, you know, that's not me. Yeah, you're thinking about someone else. It's just like 9 Super Pie said in the chat, Skittles over Skittles, hey, you never know.
Yeah, Skittles is
which one
better
you're
than
talking
Skittles.
about.
You're right. I've seen them play. Skittles has literally never lost to Skittles.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. See, we almost had them face off one another. I forgot when, but it was so close. It almost happened.
So we are
Alright,
going
here
to
we
see
go.
JSD twice at the start of this, obviously, because he only has 1 stock left. But Skittles still has to take that 1 stock without losing any of his own, which is a thing.
Oh man, so you know, Skittles has been the homie to put in some crazy work in other crew battles. So if there's anybody to send in here who could maybe turn the tides for this crew battle, it could be him. But yeah, he definitely has a lot of work ahead of him. So he's gonna go with Town and City, and it's a pretty decent pick because with Young Link, of course, if you see, he has so much room to
Holy
play
crap.
around with. And he's already, yeah, I know, he's already got a decent amount of percentage going. Now that up be a bit rash, and he's gonna wait.
Oh, I thought he wasn't going to be able to mash out and he was going to die there. I was about to say, dying at 0 is never fun.
Oh man, that would have been crazy. Oh, luckily Skittles there decided, okay, I need to mash big time right now. But yeah, so you see here, once like it seems like once Jay gets some kind of footing going, some rhythm going, like look at this. Like he's just, I mean, at the moment the percentages may not be tallied up like crazy, but he's just in that groove. Oh, nice. Oh,
Good use of bomb right there. Now, because of this Town and City, I have literally seen something like Inkling Jab kill because the blast zones are so close, and if you can get that platform timing right, you can do some insane stuff with it, which we almost saw there with the grab. Oh, is that going to be it? That's going to be it. He's going to take it.
Oh man, I didn't know what happened. I saw that, I'm like, yo, is our Skittles dead? What? But luckily, yeah, he's able to take that stock. Doesn't go anywhere. And yes, we are still down 3, but whew, at least it's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, that outcome, as optimal as it could have been for AnG, literally perfect. Skittles could not have done better because he took the stock without losing his own. There's nothing much else to say.
I was looking at the replay, man, and it's crazy. So the last hit of Skittles up smash traded with the forward smash from Ivysaur. If Jay just waited slightly longer, he could have gone away with that forward smash. I don't know if it would kill, because like Ivysaur's forward smash is kind of weird. Like it feels like it should be stronger, but I don't know if its hitbox or how much is knockback that it does is dependent on the distance. But sometimes I kind of feel like it's almost when people like fall out of a Shoryu. You know what I mean?
Disjointed as
You
heck.
remember that?
So it's really disjointed, which makes it hit faraway opponents, kind of like Bayo's F smash, but with a hitbox. So the thing is that with I don't know where I was going with this. Basically, it hits opponents really far away.
Okay, all right. I guess I was wondering if it had like a tipper kind of knockback, but I guess not. All that matters is it traded with the up smash, and Jay, the evil, is finally gone. Oh man, finally.
After 3 opponents, he finally manages to take him out.
Holy cow. Like, you know, just think of it this way. Even if Skittles, let's say, wins the next match, let's just say, right? Because I think he kept all 3 stocks. We would be, let's say he takes the last stock. So we would still be at 7 stocks, and RPG would still be at 9.
Yeah, that...
Like, it's one of those situations where you almost need, like, a whole tree stock to, like, even try to get back.
If Skittles could tree, that would save AnG from this deficit right now.
Yeah, it would, of course, definitely. But the problem is, we're talking about RPG.
Yeah,
right?
that's.
So
I'm
it's
not
like,
expecting a
there's
tree.
no
I'm
way.
just pointing out that if it were to happen,
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those situations that you'd kind of need right now. Oh, man. All right, well, Skittles here doing a fantastic job. And, oh, my God, really? Is this happening?
oh
Okay.
boy, I know who this
All
player
right.
is.
Oh, man.
Skittles
All right.
has his
We
work
really doing
cut
this.
out for him.
Now, I always forget, like, he plays 2 characters? Or is it just the Mega Man?
I think it's just the Mega Man. He
No,
plays
why not
Mega
Mega
Man,
Man?
Koyos. Why are you asking me? I don't know if he has any secondaries. Mega Man might struggle slightly against Yink, so if he has a secondary, I wouldn't be surprised to see him pull it out. However, the fact that remind me, in this crew battle, if he picks a character and then wins the game, will he be stuck on that character?
Oh, yeah, you're always stuck on the
So,
character.
counter...
I know, because some places...
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
different everywhere. So counter picking the Yink to avoid the bad matchup with Mega Man might be a bad choice. Oh, we're seeing the
Oh, so it is. See,
we're seeing the Yink ditto.
All right, well, there we go.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
now this is painful, man. That's painful because like I would hate to be playing a Ditto anytime when somebody's like stakes are this high. It's just difficult, man. Dittos are almost like a flip of a coin.
That's assuming both players are equally skilled, which in this situation, I believe that they are, and we're just going to see arrows flying everywhere.
Of course, I feel like whoever lands with the first arrow, that's going to be a fall. Oh, that's a big mistake. And no punish.
No punish is
no,
going
that
to
is
hurt
not
him
the moment.
badly here.
Yeah, that's definitely a painful situation. Now they are pretty much even percentages right there, and like yeah, whoever connects with that fire arrow first, like that's where you're gonna see the follow-up combos go. Like just like you saw Skittles, got one fire arrow, then he followed up with the grab. Unfortunately, couldn't follow up with the up air afterwards. And now just like that, man, you see what I mentioned? Just like that, one fire arrow into a grab and then up air.
Okay, and now they're right back to even. Oh, that's gonna be terrible for him, but he's not gonna be able to charge it quite enough for a kill. But that 20-something% is going to be painful.
I know. So Skittles was going for it all, and you know, I don't know, like, that option was really nice, but I don't think it was the right percentage to pull it off just yet, because I don't think it would have gotten the kill. Holy
Going
man, Skittles is
so
going for
deep.
it all right now. Yo, he's going for it all. He ain't just trying to end the stock.
He's trying to end his career.
Win with a statement. Yeah, he really is. Winning with a statement, dude. He's like, you dare take me to a Ditto? You dare think to be better than me? So we're going to see right now. Skittles, I mean, he does have the percentage lead at the moment, but unfortunately can't find an end to it. The up B is actually going to be stopped right there by that boomerang coming back. Oh, man. Like, I just don't know what to say. I kind of just watching anticipation because I want to see how they're going to pull off like the stock kill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not seeing either one of them go for any kill options right here, which is surprising because they're both at kill percent. But I think they're just trying to get that fire arrow into forward air in order to get an easy kill confirm without. Oh. This is a weird Ditto.
Yeah, dude, I've never seen it now. Yes, there you go. Finally, he's going to be able to go ahead and get that stock. And I think what Skittles wanted, or what both of them had in mind, is if I could just get the stock first, then I can apply a lot of pain. But unfortunately, oh, he's just going to be able to live that. But yeah, I think they just want to go and see, okay, if I can just live through this, I can tally up a lot of percentage here, get myself some decent extra credits. I can come in my next stock with a nice little cushion. Oh, that doesn't connect though, but only because J James dropped his shield.
But the fact, again, I keep bringing up the lead that RPG is at right now. But the lead here means that J James is playing a lot less, dare I say, stressed than Skittles is, because Skittles has a lot more expectation on him. If J James loses, it's not as big of a deal as it would be Skittles loses. But that insane offstage play, that suicidal tactic right there, is going to take the stock very early at the expense of his 150% stock. I would say that is a fair trade, to be sure. Genius plays.
Honestly, I respect it. Yes, I respect that play big time, because the thing is, man, like, that's a guaranteed stock that he trades away his, like, you know, pretty much useless stock for. And then now he feels comfortable enough that he won the first stock battle, that he can do it again here as he brings J James down to his last stock. Oh my god, he's getting that percentage going so far. Yo, this is getting mad hype. Man, yo, Skittles, that crazy play. That's gotta go straight to Twitter, my dude.
Oh, is he gonna make it back?
Not too good.
Oh!
Yo!
Skittles lives!
Yo!
JG saved him!
Yo, let's go! Let's go!
He saved his
Yo!
love story. It's a love story finish.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
They were both dead. If he had just not upbeat, Skittles would have lost the stock too.
Oh my god. Yo. That's hilarious.
I think it was just instinct to upbeat at that point, because if J James had just let both of them fall, Skittles would have lost another stock.
Exactly, like that would have been it, man. It was over. But just like you said, you know, it was just like that instinct to stay alive as much as you can. And yeah, very unfortunate, because honestly, if J James even let that just go, he pretty much still won the battle. right? Because he took 2 stocks off of a strong player from AnG. So it's kind of like, yeah, I did my job. Like, oh well, who cares if I lost the stock? But unfortunately, man, that 1B, dude.
That was
gonna be it.
I could not have asked for a more entertaining finish right there.
Oh, that was hilarious. Like, I mean, we just saw like okay, what a slow start that it was too, because, you know, they're just like throwing items at each other. It's like, you know, 2 angry kids that are trying to play on the Xbox, and you just see them tossing stuff to each other. And we're here sitting like, okay, well, this is going to be one of those matches. And then out of nowhere, man, like, you see Skills pulling off some crazy play, offstage play, getting the stock count closer, and then right at the end, these 2 homies there exchanging jumps and everything. Oh,
yeah,
hype.
That's definitely a HBox Pog moment, Coyotes.
Yo, my HBox, dude. What an underrated, awesome Smash streamer.
Here, I'm throwing my HBox Pogs in there.
Hey, let's go. Like, you know, I know HBox, like, in terms of melee, he's like a villain. I mean, I'm kind of on that boat too.
Recently, he's been a lot less of a villain in the melee scene. It was more during the Mango era that he was considered a villain.
Really though? Because
I mean,
I'll watch melee, like,
he's still like, everyone hates the #1. Like, that's like, if you look at Smash 4's
that's a lie.
Smash 4 0. If you look at Smash 4 0, everyone hated him. If you look at MK Leo, everyone was so excited.
Whoa.
Like, Leo started getting beat by a 12-year-old kid in Quarantine Series, and everyone popped off. Everyone wants the #1 to lose because it's more interesting that way.
That's true. That's true to some extent, but I have to say, imagine if Mango was still Prime and #1. That dude, you know, he has the craziest fan base.
Mango's
right?
fan base is kind of lit. I'll give him that. But the thing that prevented Mango from staying in his prime was he never really wanted to try. Honestly, like, he relied on instincts. He relied on just like a fundamental understanding of the game instead of practicing. He didn't take it super seriously like the rest of the top players did, which is
he goes for like the hype.
Incredibly impressive, the fact that he can play that well without nearly as much practice as everyone else. But just imagine how good he would have been if he had like put in that level of effort, like the level that Armada put in, or
yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. Like, he's one of those, like, it's like the prodigy versus like the person who works hard and grinds every single day kind of thing.
The prodigy comes out on top at first, but eventually the hard worker will overtake them.
So I mean, that's why. So Mango is an exception, I say, to the #1 hating thing. 0-2, like, 0 is like, I think he was too dominant, right? That was the only issue.
Yeah, 0
like,
winning
what
54 really tournaments in a row.
Dude, like, that was like, what, 2 years straight of winning. Like, I stopped watching Smash 4 because he won, like, all the time. So I'm like, oh, what's the point? This guy's gonna lose. Like, Zero's gonna win. Like, that's it.
No other esport, not even just Smash, has ever had a #1 player with that dominant of a streak. Like, if you look at, like, even sports, like even super prolific players like Michael Jordan, or if you look at like Conor McGregor in UFC, like, no top athlete, no top player has ever had such a dominant streak. It's insane that 0 is able to do something like that.
Oh, well, there is Mayweather.
Mayweather
for boxing.
But he didn't win 57 tournaments in a row.
But he did win like 50-something fights in a row undefeated too. Though.
Okay.
That's an example.
But I'm gonna counter your example, G.
Alright, go ahead.
So because I'm a fighter myself, so if you look at that, he won 50-something fights in a row, not 50-something title. That's just like 0 winning an entire bracket. That would be like 0 winning 50 games in a row, not 50 tournaments. There's a big difference between the level of achievement that kind of streak is.
So you have multiple matches every single tournament. That's a good point. But then again, remember that you could also join a tournament like every weekend if you want to. Obviously, for boxing or for even just fights in general, you have to take months of preparation before going to a fight.
Yeah, I don't really think it's even all that comparable.
Yeah, like, what I would say is, oh wait, I don't know who this person is.
Weymouth? I have no idea either.
I guess it is Weymouth. But I mean, in terms of esports, I don't think there's anybody. I don't think anybody comes close to it. Like, who would even come close? I can't even think of one. Armada, maybe?
Armada was dominant,
Maybe?
but he only won like what? Like 12 majors in a row? 0-1, 50 something.
And you can't even say like Zero's competition was trash and that's why he was able to do it. Like, you can't even say that.
He was only finally taken down when a broken character like Bayo came out. Honestly, like if Zero had picked up Bayo, he still would have been unstoppable. But he just refused to pick him up.
Dude. You know, Bayonetta killed Smash 4 for me. I completely stopped
Evo,
watching.
Evo what, 2017? Captain Zack, the Bayo Ditto in Grand Finals where they just sat there in neutral bead for a minute and a half. That was so, I hate that.
It was gross, man. Alright, so yeah, Skittles, I think, yeah, so I think they're lag testing here, because I guess at this point, they can lag test and then Skittles here can drop that stock. He did lose one, but hey man, losing one is still a big win considering here in the last match. Now see here, Waymass is actually so good. So this is going to be a pretty scary situation. I don't know if, now that I've seen pull out the Warrior, I remember him. So he was actually using Glow Point. Do you remember?
It's,
He was
oh, what is...
He was using Glow Point. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm wondering why Weymouth is SDing.
I guess they just want to restart. Oh, maybe they want to restart the match because remember that he is going to have Waft.
You're right. Oh, they
whole time.
have to ignore the lag test. You're right. Good point. I forget that Wario is a character.
What? Wario is so...
I had to play...
I don't know. I really
in the
like
random tournament today, I got Wario in losers semis, and I got wrecked because I have no idea how to play Wario.
Oh, did you have fun in the sub-only tournament? That was our first
That
one,
was so much fun. I just like that
It was fun, right?
I just want to make sure that Lanny's still in the chat before I say this. Yeah, he is. I 2-0'd Lanny.
Of course. Oh, damn.
And he was mad because I got Duck Hunt and he got Byleth, and I was I was a stock and a half down, and I just suddenly came back because he stopped hitting me.
Oh, damn. I mean, that was the point, right? I just want you guys to kind of have fun. It was random too, so that way it's like not like super duper competitive. I don't want people to be too hurt from it. But anyhow, here we go. We're gonna get started now. So this time around, Skills for sure is gonna be dropping that stock. Waymass is definitely a fantastic Wario. This is gonna be interesting to see. Now, here's a big problem that I'm thinking. Young Link can put a lot of hurt, you know, gonna get a lot of percentage, blah 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 blah, right? But Wario, like, what does it matter? Skills can't even won't be able to kill Wario at any early percentage, even with those nice nasty traps he's gonna have there on the ledge. It won't mean nothing. Neutral air, up tilt walk. That's all that seems to happen.
Just saying the name of the combo, it's like Bloody Mary in the window. If you say it, it's gonna happen. And
like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate it, but you know,
it makes me feel sad the fact that that character exists. I think Waft is a bad mechanic, if I'm being honest. I feel like it should at least dispel after you lose the stock. It should.
I mean, that's not that bad.
It's whack.
I can agree with that. I could agree with that. It's kind of like how Joker loses the RSM,
yeah,
right?
But there are mechanics that I hate more than Waft, so I'll digress. With this, we are seeing
right now, though,
both characters. Is he dead? He's dead!
What? Wow, I'm actually surprised, man. When I see a young Link actually get a kill at a normal percentage, it's like, whoa, that happens? And I love how the bomb saves him out of that situation with a bite at the ledge, because remember, at this point, that's a pretty high percentage. Young Link's not that heavy. A bite could possibly get a kill, no matter as the percentage starts to tally on. He is actually going to connect, but that neutral air is going to be coming in super clutch.
Close, but yeah, that Link neutral air, it's like, that's going to kill him, but he was already at like, what, 140? It's like Yoshi neutral air or Mario neutral air. It's just get off me. I don't want to be in your combo anymore.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of characters, they have that nice neutral air that is able to do that job for them. I mean, both these characters possess that there, as a young Link has pretty nice neutral air as well. Oh my god, what a disgusting combo here. But you see how that's not going to even phase Wayman. Says Wario's going to be able to live that hit no problem. And I'm starting to think, I don't know if the mechanic is still here in Ultimate, where like the belly starts to get exposed when Waft there is ready. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit dangerous here. 37%, that combo is still eligible. It's still on the table to get hit with Waft.
Yeah, he's got to take this stock and be really careful on the last stock, because he's at 1 stock at 57%. So just a single kill, single confirm into waft will do this. That'll finish Skittles off. And oh, he wastes the waft. What was that?
I think what he was looking for was like the, you know, the lasting hitbox and for Skittles to run into that, but man, that
he went
was
for the
not
hard
the
read
play to
and
do it.
is going to be severely hurt for it. This could be the comeback that this could be the comeback that AnG needs if Skittles manages to take this before his opponent can do anything. But these grabs are giving him a little bit of time, so if they prolong this by camping anymore, Waft may come right back into play despite losing.
I want to talk about here that engagement that they had on the other side of the stage early on. Man, oh, that's going to do it. Yes, it's going to do it. But wow, I gotta give it out to him, man. He was doing so many mix-ups there onto Skittles. He just did not know how to respond, and you see how like that led to Waymas to be able to secure that last stock, or else that would have spelled a lot of trouble for RPG. I would have been extremely happy, but alas, we can't get everything that we want.
So
still though, amazing performance from Skittles.
Lanny, I think, I'm not claiming to be able to read his mind here, but what I think he was going for with that waft was he was trying to hard read his opponent, and by doing it on top of the bike, I think he was trying to extend the hitbox and then force Skittles to run into it. And if Skittles ran into it, the waft and the explosion of the bike may have killed him. But he could have just misinput.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
So that's a thing.
Alright, so I mean, yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know what they're gonna counterpick, man. Wario, yo, that character, like, he has a lot of bad matchups, but because of that air mobility, just like you kind of mentioned there early on in the beginning of the stream, how not to say that there's no like bad matchups, it's just like bad players, but maybe bad mentality, bad mindset, like just not grinding a matchup enough.
The second you go into a game and go, oh, this is a bad matchup, I can't win this, you've already lost.
I agree with that, man. Big time. Yo, mentality is so important. Like, if you go in with a losing mentality, you really think you're gonna come out winning? What? Like, it just doesn't work, because it starts to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're just there like, oh, see, he took my first stock first. Like, I knew this was coming. So, I mean, with Wario there, he has a decent matchup spread in terms of, like, the tools that he has at his disposal. So I'm really wondering on our end what character we're gonna pull out on.
Pretending that real life is still a thing. You know those guys who go to locals and then they sit down in front of the setup and they go, oh man, go easy on me, I'm about to get 2-0'd. Those guys lose every time because they don't think they can win. That it's just that mentality defeats them before the game even starts. It's just not a good mentality to have. Like, you can play a character with a bad matchup spread. That doesn't mean that just because someone picks a character you have a bad matchup against, you're gonna lose. I play, like, just using a character as an example. We saw in Glowpoint Happy Hour, Bowser is supposed to have an awful matchup against Luigi, and we watched a Bowser 3-0 Luigi in top 8. It was like,
what? Which one, from last week or
it was our weekly. It was Shauna versus
last week.
Mr. Flichter.
Never heard of either, but that sounds really, really cool.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of which, don't you guys have one tomorrow?
We do have. I think there's, like, you're right.
Money on the line? Money on the line too?
We have our Glowpoint number 6 weekly. There's a $10 prize up for the winner, as well as a banner graphic made by Zen Graphics. You should, if you guys want a cool weekly,
I put the Discord there.
Yeah.
That we have the command GP, so that means you get it. But you put the exclamation mark GP, it'll bring you to Glowpoint's server.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, if you want to check out our weekly, you can go into that Discord server and thank you, Lanny, as well, and click on the announcements channel and check out the tournament. We also, this week, I don't know if the spots are already filled, but on the side, we're running an amiibo bracket. We capped it at 24 entrants, though, so you might want to hurry up if you want to get into the amiibo bracket.
Yo, get Lanny in there, yo. Oh my god, Lanny, did you hear that? I don't know if you're signed up yet, but I hope you are.
Sign up for the amiibo bracket, I swear. I have nothing to do with the amiibo bracket. I have no idea what Zen's doing with it. but it's capped at 24, and I think there's only like 6 people signed up for it at the moment. We haven't really been pushing it. There's 8, sorry, signed up for the amiibo bracket.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah. So get Lanny in there. So, what do you mean, Lanny? What info? You already know. Exclamation mark GP. Get in there. What are you talking about?
Get in the Discord.
You know
and go, it's on the same
Yeah.
Smash GG page as the weekly is.
So oh yeah, so we had our first sub only tournament today, and then tomorrow, I mean, the winners got $20. I haven't who ended up winning?
Cerulean
I didn't get to check. I should have known. So Cerulean was coming in there flexing, saying that he's like one of the best random mains of all time. So I mean, I guess he won it, but hey, Twix didn't get to play. I'm just saying, Twix is pretty crazy for random tournaments as well.
A-Train DQ'd in losers round 3 because he said he wanted to go get food.
You see, man, like. So who knows, right? I just say it. But yeah, and then tomorrow is going to be a in-crew tournament, so you guys get to watch the Smash crew play. But hey, I mean, if you're not part of the crew and you can't play in our tournament, you guys know where to go, right? Exclamation mark GP. I'm just saying, you guys can do that as well.
And I'm pretty sure
MFA.
Oh, it's MFA.
Go ahead.
Aren't tryouts still open for AnG Crew?
Oh, always, man.
Yeah,
always.
Yeah,
we got our tryouts still going at it.
If you
yo, I'm sure. I mean,
you got the
love
stuff
to see, man. Yo. Yeah, if you got the stuff, I'm just saying, like, if you guys want to get on this fire stream, you know, be repping yourself, get a lot of clout, you guys know exactly where to be. So right now, though, I'm super excited for MFA. I'm so glad here of all crew battles to make his debut. It's gonna be against RPG. You know,
so that's
kind of
tough.
This matchup.
how many stocks is Wimmus going in with? 2?
One.
Okay.
One stock,
so it's not that hard, but he's still got some work to do. The way we saw that Wario schmoovin against that young Link last game. Olimar.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm so hyped. Like, I mean, why should I be hyped about an Olimar, right? But I get it. But you don't understand, man. This guy, like, he's a really good Olimar. He's solid. Now, the only thing I have to say, though, is, like, Olimar against Wario, you know, it's one of those, like, I don't want to say pain clips, but Wario can kill Olimar really, really early. So that's going to be a bit of a problem there for MFA. But at the same time, MFA will have all the tools needed to keep Wario at bay, get all the damage they need, and then go for the inevitable kill.
I think if MFA is able to range out Wario using the Pikmin to just build up as much damage as he can, he might be able to get a premature kill with just any of his really solid kill options like up smash or, oh my god, he's at 61 already.
That's just what happens against Olimar, man. You don't expect it. You're not looking at percentage enough, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, dude, it's like, whoa, how did this happen to me? I feel like Richter and Simon, they kind of play the same way too. Like, if you're not playing carefully, you realize, oh man, my percentage is extremely high up. I gotta be careful.
Glow Point Weekly last week, our grand champion was a Richter player. No one saw him coming, and he just came out of nowhere, went the entire thing, didn't drop a set.
That's how it be, especially because they become more and more rare. Like in the beginning of Ultimate, there's a lot of them. They kind of saw a lot of potential. Like, yeah, I got this. But now, as you know, people trying to kind of learn a little bit of the matchup, they're not as common. Right now, though, let's see about this match here with MFA. Unfortunately, off to an amazing start, but then hasn't been able to at least continue that. Now he is holding on to this purple Pikmin for a reason. Wario, being a heavy, is gonna have to get hit extremely hard, and the only ones that are gonna be able to do that will be the purple Pikmin.
He's just trying to throw that red Pikmin out there to keep him off balance, and that's going to do it. An up air with the purple Pikmin near the top of the blast zone is going to take Wimmus out. And now, despite all that work Jay put in at the beginning, AnG and RPG are even.
Let's go! I'm so happy about that. Oh man, I'm so happy about that. Yo, that's so hype. Dude, like, it looked like it was over. Yeah. And now you see here Skittles with a crazy performance, bringing it back here, you know, just within our grasp, and MFA being able to clutch this one out. And now we got ourselves a real crew battle going on. It's not going to be a wash, at least. So even if we lose here, I'll be happy with that. Oh, Last, you got a question in the chat.
Oh, Lanny's asking me if spirits are on or off. I have no idea. Let me ask Zen. On or off?
Holy.
But with I think unless someone else does something friggin' insane. During this, the rest of this crew battle, I think Skittles is definitely MVP.
Oh man, he honestly, like, at least for AnG, man. Oh, he made it. Oh, ad time?
Ad time.
Let's go. I'm not gonna say no to ad time. Let's go. All right, so I mean that means the subs are only here chilling with us.
What's
so
up, subs?
I don't really got a story except the only thing I gotta say is MFA. I am so happy. Like, it's awesome. You guys are gonna get to see him. So he was a hidden gem. I forgot where I saw him. I just saw him in some like random match, and I just saw the way he played. I'm like, no.
More ads.
This dude's got something. This dude's got. Oh, someone else did ad time. Oh my god.
Laney, their amiibos are off
something.
for the amiibo tournament. Or sorry, spirits are off, not amiibos are off. No amiibos in the amiibo bracket. All right, hang on. I'm a redeem ad time too. Here we go.
Oh no. Okay, I don't wait. Hold on. I can't. The first ad session's not even done, and then there's a cooldown, so I can't even play them right away. So now I'm gonna have to play like 2 ads now at some point in this group battle.
We got the 3 ads stack. Let's go.
All right, I got a story. So you know the ad time, when I saw that there, it was actually like I think it was like a default reward on for Twitch. Now I put that in there because it's just funny how the ads have become a meme now on this channel, because before people were like, oh, you guys play so many ads and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, obviously, like, if you don't want to sub, you have to help support in some way. And just seeing an ad, dude, like, come on, please. And I play the ads always during like an intermission or something, like right now, how we're just kind of chilling, waiting for the opponent to pick someone, right? And
ads
so
don't really
I
matter
saw
here.
that. Yo, people are like complaining so much about the ads. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna toss this ad time as a channel point. Lo and behold, I don't even play the ads anymore. It's always just the redeemed ad time, and then you get an ad played. Oh my god, it's just such a meme now.
The subs are paying for your channel right now with their ad time.
Oh, and that's what I love too, because you notice, right? It's always the subs who put that, because they're like, oh, I'm not gonna see it anyway. So you guys take these, you plebs.
The biggest flex is
like
a non-sub redeeming ad time.
That is. It's like, oh, I don't care for my soul no more. Here, boom, ad time. I love it too when people like tell me what ads they're seeing too. So like, because there'll be like different ones, you know. Someone's seeing like a Hungry Box one. The Hungry Box
Box
up,
car
like,
ad. I forgot about that. That one's such a weird one.
Oh, with the crab key thing. I don't know. I found it kind of cool. I know what you mean by weird, but I was just like, oh, something mainstream with a smash on it.
No, because it popped up.
Cool.
My mom was watching CBS and that ad ran. And I was sitting eating dinner and Hungry Box was on my TV and it wasn't anything to do with Smash. I was like, wait. Am I in the Twilight Zone?
I know, it is a surreal feeling, dude. It is. I'm just like, whoa, Hungry Box? Like, it's crazy. I don't know what to say, man. There was something I wanted to mention, but I can't remember. Oh.
Well, run more ads.
All I know is, oh, let me see.
And hey, the box is coming up this weekend, and that's gonna be a thing.
Oh, I'm actually kind of excited to see how that, like it's gonna be on Hungry Box's stream and everything. And
I'm TOing for it. We're gonna see how this goes.
And like the way he pops off and everything too, like I'm excited to see how he's gonna go. Now the thing is, like, I'm sure because you're a fellow commentator, so you know. But commentating for a long time. Oh yeah, we should get into arena. Oops, I have my favorite round. Let's go. Oops, I forgot about that.
We almost let it close down. But yeah, commentating. I think the longest I've ever done was 12 hours, and my voice was destroyed by then.
What do you mean 12?
Yeah.
12.
I did a 12-hour stint one time. It was a thing.
How? What? What happened?
It was an IRL
Oh my god.
I did 3 different brackets. I did a melee bracket, a PM bracket, and then an ultimate bracket, all in the same day.
Okay. Oh, man, that's actually really impressive.
I was dead.
It was like, for me it was either 8 or 9 hours, and it was ass. So I can't imagine you there telling me 12. And like you mentioned, dude, like your voice is gone, you know, unless like you learn as a commentator later on, and you know how to like save your voice and kind of like exercise it less. But in the beginning, and in doing 8 or 9 hours, I would have no voice for like a couple of days.
We are going to get right into the Olimar versus Zelda matchup. I don't think I've ever actually seen this. Just responding to Coyotes real quick. I really like Zane. I really like Leffen solely because he brought us deep Leffen bot. But we're going to get right into this with some nice percents right off the bat. But no follow-ups on anything. Just keeping him at bay with Din's fire.
Yeah, I wanted to say I have to commend the counter pick here, because obviously you can see Olimar kind of struggling a little bit, because anytime that Alo presses B, it's gonna go bouncing right back to MFA. So he won't be able to freely just kind of go ahead and toss as many as he'd want, like you saw him do against Renas. It's not gonna happen here. So I definitely got to give him out shout out for the counter pick.
The weeb in me is wondering if Alo's tag Itomori is a Kimi no Nawa reference, but if it is, I'm pogging right now.
Oh, it's the
yeah.
Okay.
I'm a weeb. I don't know the English titles of most things.
Damn. Okay.
No, it's just because all the sites that I watch stuff on don't use the English titles, so I just learned the Japanese titles anyway.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, that's fine. My sister's like that too. For me, though.
Weeb powers.
All day, homie. Weeb powers. All right, I should get back into this crew battle here, and I know that MFA did lose that first stock. And I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, playing Olimar, it's going to have its consequences. One of them being the fact that Olimar is just not strong enough to withstand a lot of hits. Even at 57%, we're talking about like, what, a sweet spot fair right here could actually do the trick. MFA, though, nicely going to be able to even it out there with that throw. But, yep, you see here, just like that, easily, Alo is going to already take the second one. Oof, a taunt. Remember, y'all, he has the right to taunt because we were his old crew, so he's flexing on us with this W. So, I mean, there is going to be that.
Oh, there's a lot of history here that I don't really know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much. Like, he only played in, like, one crew battle. And, yeah, I don't know. But here he's, like, dominating MFA, and it's definitely hurtful because yeah, that setup's gonna be really nice. Oh my god, if that fair connected with sweet spot, that would have actually been it.
Clear, I know
at this
we were
point,
talking about how there are no bad matchups, but I think this might be a bad matchup. Olimar is almost,
like, it was honestly a really smart pick.
Almost solely a projectile character, and Zelda has a little known move called Neutral B. So
yeah, man, that neutral B is gonna do it. Yeah, Olimar doesn't live too long.
Yeah, I mean,
Oosh,
honestly, taking just one stock is pretty impressive in that matchup. MFA did what he could to set ANG's last member up with as much of a chance of winning as possible. However, whoever RPG has sitting as their anchor could be even more terrifying than what we've seen already.
Yeah, that's, like I said, that counter pick was definitely a very, very smart choice on their part, because like you see that you saw how MFA was just not able to do anything. He was not able to do anything in that matchup, and now when it matters here, he's been able to give his team a 2-stock lead. That is very important, because that would put a lot of pressure there on the anchor for AnG, who's gonna have to come in here and in an ideal world has to 2-stock him without losing a stock, and then on top of that be counterpicked by RPG.
Yeah, the fact that they have the counterpick on the table means that no matter who comes in to anchor for AnG, if they manage to beat ALO, they're not going to have a fun time being counterpicked by whoever RPG's anchor is. They've 100% got their work cut out for them.
And like, it's happened a lot before too. Like, we'll send in like Hisoka, and Hisoka plays Terry, right? And a lot of times there's a lot of pressure on him. He's obviously among the best for AnG, and especially like even in crew battles, he shines a lot.
And like, let's say in this situation, let's say he comes in, he takes these 2 stocks, but he's a Terry. So you can imagine like all the counter picks that he has to deal with every single time in other situations. Like a villager will come in, or like, I don't know who else, you know, you name it, right? And they're just sitting there ready, being like, oh, it's Terry, oof, I got this. And then, you know, Hisoka will like lose a stock, or maybe even 2, and he has to potentially 3 stock just to win it. It just doesn't work, right? It's a lot of pressure to be an anchor for your team, especially when you're on the losing side. Like right now, when you're down 2 stocks and you have to go in this match and come out on top with almost next to no scars.
Yeah, this is going to be an insanely difficult comeback to pull off. No matter who AnG sends in. So I have no idea.
I don't know. I was actually been thinking about that. Like when I saw Skittles and J Dreams playing, I'm just there like, oh, this might go to time. And like, yeah, I didn't know what to say or do. I wouldn't know what to do in a situation. B set?
No,
okay. That's interesting.
Thinking strategically, I have no clue whatsoever.
Well, we actually got our answer here from Xeno Caliber saying that you simply just reset the match, and then you go to percentage and stocks, like whatever it was at.
I didn't know that either, but that's pretty cool.
Oh man, so yeah, this would be a tough one. Oh damn, okay.
RMA.
Oh
okay.
Man, that's hype. That's hype. So RM8, that's another really awesome player. He was actually the anchor in the last match as well. You're gonna see, man, this player got what it takes. So I mean, if there's an anchor I could be comfortable with, yeah, I could see this one being the case, but I don't think Alo is gonna make this easy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go and just make sure that like he at least takes 1 stock. We'll see. But RM8's crazy. You guys are gonna enjoy this one for sure.
We shall see.
Oh man, so you know, because it's my own team, my heart rate's up, palms be sweaty, you know, knees weak.
Arms are heavy.
It's like I'm definitely a little nervous. So we're gonna see Alo here. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and lose his first stock, but now here with these 2 taunt. Oh, no taunt, straight to it. And now we're gonna see almost sneaking in with that Phantom Big Boy. Our mate obviously gonna be looking for those neutral air follow-ups, and you see here Alo is playing so much more patient than I remember him playing when he was with us. Like he is sticking to Zelda's tools, sticking onto the other side, making sure. I mean, you got a big boy like Phantom armor. Use it, you know. Don't be afraid to use it.
Yeah,
because he was being very aggressive before.
I don't think Ike has any other setups other than Nair, to be honest. I think that's his biggest tool.
Yo, yeah, it's big time. And you're seeing here how it's pretty much it got capitalized on twice, as Alo was able to catch the landing each time and then punish it. Ooh, very nice play there with that forward throw into the forward air. And now can he go with the follow-up? You know he's looking for that, man. He wants that neutral air because that's going to lead into a nice little up air for a nice finish.
I'm not sure what his plan at ledge there was. He just walked up to ledge and held shield. He might have been looking for Alo to maybe make a mistake at get up or to try and challenge him. I have no idea, but he was just sitting there.
I know, I mean, yeah, you don't want to give those kind of moments for free. Ooh, wow, I don't know how RMA was able to cancel that. Oh man, that was clutch. Dash attack will do it though, taking away that first stock. And now, I mean, he's at 70%.
That might be dead.
It's possible.
Oh,
we're gonna see
good
though.
Air dodge. That
Man,
would have
watching
sweet
so much.
spotted with that back air, and that would have been dead even for someone as heavy as Ike.
That's the thing, man. Yo, Zelda's got those moves. Like, it makes you panic, dude. Like, she kills surprisingly early. Like, if you have like an aggressive Aurora's Wing that connects, you know, and you're not ready for the DI for that, then all of a sudden, you know, there's your stock, right? And then what else? I mean, obviously the sweet spot, back air, forward air, that hits super hard as well. At the ledge, if you're caught sleeping, Phantom Armor's gonna hit you. It's just all around. You have to play extremely careful. It's almost like a God. We were just talking
That
about
was
it right
close.
now.
Ooh. If you think back to like Melee, for example, it used to be Zelda and Sheik were a pair, and Sheik's purpose was to build percent while Zelda's purpose was to get kill confirmed. And two were separated. They just gave Zelda the ability to build percent too. They didn't take away any of her insane kill
Exactly.
confirms.
Exactly. I mean, you're starting to see it here. Like, that's the thing, man. Zelda, pretty good. It's like, you know, when you go up against like Luigi, right? You know how you feel like the match is never over till it's over? It's the same thing in this situation where like 91%, yes, and neutral air into the upper will take the stock. But at this point, especially in the crew battle and it's this important, oh my god, what in the world just happened?
Dash
where
attack killed
RMA
at 90?
punches it out?
Move forward.
What in the, oh my, I do not understand. Was that DI? What? Okay, we have a replay.
DI'd
We have a
right into
replay
the
of
blast
this.
zone right there. That was what, 95%? And a dash attack
Dude,
killed
you
on
can see it.
FD?
91% right now. I'm seeing 91% in the replay.
Okay,
So he
let's
goes
watch
for the
this.
neutral air. What? Okay. All right. You know, I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. I am super happy about it. Like, let's go, yo. I'm gonna get my the team cheer emotes in the chat right now, yo.
Tipper.
Let's go. But, oh man. That
Tipper
killed
dash
extremely
attack,
early.
let's go.
A tipper, like, when will we be talking about a tipper dash
I
attack?
don't think it
Of
actually.
all
I don't think it
things.
was actually a tipper. I don't think dash attack can tipper.
Oh my god, let's go. Okay, we got ad time going. We got another ad time redeemed. So remember, don't hate me. Okay, I'm just a messenger.
I don't have to see
subs
the
put
ads.
in
I
the
don't
redeem
care.
time. Yeah, let's go. You see, I press the button and then it happens. Okay, luckily for you guys, I can't even do one right now. Luckily.
Well, we still got
luckily.
2
But-
more ad times redeemed to go. Because I redeemed one in Koyo.
Oh, wait, no, I used another one. I have one more. I have one more to do.
Oh,
I have
Oh,
one
boy.
more. Yeah, I got to do one early. Oh man, but you know, I gotta say this crew battle, like, it was looking. I mean, it's always like this between these two teams, anyways. It always goes down to the last person. Like every time RPG I think is up 2-1 in sets against us, I think, and they've won each time by 1 stock. Can you imagine having to walk away with that every time? And then after we won, I think we won by like 2 stocks. But even then, you see how like it's, or even 1 stock, I don't even know. You see how ridiculously close it is?
yeah. This
It's
is
always
it's
like this between these two teams.
it's literally just a regular Smash game now.
And it's crazy because there's no sets, but remember, I mean, we could be celebrating as much as we want at the moment, but like we're talking about RM8 having to sit there with Ike, and you know how Ike doesn't necessarily have the best matchup spread.
Yeah,
You
they
know
could
can
pull out
anybody.
They could pull out a Pikachu. They could pull out a Palutena. I think Ike doesn't do well against Belmont either. I think Pokemon Trainer is also a really
yeah.
solid choice against Ike. Ike has a lot of things that give him a whole bunch of trouble. RM8, you can't say I'm giving them ideas. They know. They're not that bad.
They know, man. They're thinking. man. They're
They
thinking
know
about
who
it.
Ike struggles against.
Those guys too have like so many characters too. Like RPG has a ridiculous roster. I think I've heard someone tell me the number's like 70 people. Like that's crazy. That's 70 people, dude. That's almost a member per character.
Pull out the Ganondorf.
Just think about that.
Just the flex.
And they're high level each. And they're high level.
Oh
so
my
it's kind of crazy.
Goodness.
All right, it's time to hydrate, just like it was redeemed. And
I'm
I
out
did
of
check my
water
process.
now.
Thank you
God
very much.
dang it.
Oh, I know. I gotta pee so bad too. Like it's crazy. I hate you guys.
We could just put them on ad time some more. Give them an ad
Actually-
and leave the subs high and dry. They asked for the ad time.
On that note, I'm definitely gonna BRB and use the washroom. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, you're stuck with me. Stop telling me to hydrate. I'm out of water. I can't. No! One more person tells me to no, no! Lanny, no. No! I'm gonna cry. Ah! Okay, I'll do the posture check. Okay, I checked it and it's bad. There we go. How's that? I don't know what you guys want me to do. I can't hydrate. Hydrate and posture check. Okay, I'll starve. You're right. I'm about to die of thirst. Hydrator ban Lilat. Alright, I guess I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Just kidding, you can't get rid of me. See, Lanny, here's the thing. You have no authority here. I'm gonna do neither. There is no ban Lilat option in the rewards. Lilat is still legal.
Lilat. What? No, man, I love
You see
Lilat.
how many hydrates they
You guys heard it,
spammed
man.
at me?
Are you serious?
Look at that.
Oh my. Oh my god.
Look at that chat.
Oh no. No. Yo, it's emote chat only right now.
Emote time.
Emote chat only. Let's go. Oh wait, what's going on? I can't enable it? There you go. There you go.
It's enabled
Emotes
for
only.
me.
Emotes only. There you go. There you go.
Let's go.
I think mods can talk through it though. I think that's how it works, right?
Alright, it won't let me talk through it at least.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Yeah, it's emotes only. Emotes only. Yo, that's a Cytonics emote, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Psy.
Yo, let's go. So you're a Cytonics sub as well. That's awesome stuff.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh, I
I
love
think
it.
that's the cheat emote.
Get cheats? Ah, that's hilarious. Oh man.
Well, let me
I
count how many times I got told to hydrate there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I got told to hydrate 12, 13, 14,
More
15, 16,
more hydrates?
17.
Fib, what? All right, I got it. That means I have to refill my
I have to
water bottle.
refill
hate you
mine
guys.
too.
I'll be back. All right, let's go. Let's go refill.
All right, RM8, beat him up while we're refilling our waters. We'll be right back.
All right, I'm back. All right, I got my water. I hate you guys. All right, so my water bottle is a liter. Is it? Yeah, a liter. So I'm gonna be chugging like 500 milliliters of this at least right now. Oh, wait, I'm still need 50 more. Oh. Whew. All right, there you go. Oh man. More hydrates. No, I have to go refill it again, dude. Hell's nah, man.
Would you guys believe me if I told you I drank 17 cups of water?
Damn it. 17?
No, I'm kidding. I drank an entire cup of water for every hydrate.
Oh my god. I can't do anything.
He's getting beat up.
Oh,
I came back just to see G get beat up. Let's
dude.
go.
Oh my god. Utterly destroyed too, man. So I haven't disabled tap
You have
tap off on the Pro Controller. Yeah, I do because like I don't play on the Pro Controller, right? But I don't have my gaming controller adapter connected, so it's just like, yeah, yikes. Oh man.
The Mac.
Anyhow,
the Mac
okay,
is my co-commentator.
Yeah, but I don't play Mac, yo. I don't play Mac. Wait, go ahead.
All right, let's get this bread.
Okay, Kaysen.
Kaysen. I think
ahead.
he plays. Is he a Snake player? If he's who I'm thinking of.
I mean, I'll put the Snake for now. I mean, I don't.
I
know
could
what
be
character they play.
completely wrong, but
Dude, I'm the one that always gets the characters wrong, man. Every time I know players and I know that like, oh, like I know they play different characters. I have this bad luck curse, dude. I'll pick one character and they just don't play that character in that match. But like I know they play that. Damn. Oh, okay, all right. 0-2. Yo, you can't even give me that, James. Yo, you can't even give me that. There's so many. I have a Wario PFP. So many people come in with their different PFPs and they don't even play.
I have a
character.
Master Miller PFP, but I don't play Snake. People can have
Oh, I don't.
people can have whatever
follow the
PFP
meta
they
here.
want.
Oh, like I see that like so much, man. I get tricked. I stopped relying on PFPs for characters because I used to get tricked all the time. Oh my god, guys, there's no more. There's no going back, dude. There's no going back, dude. This is it.
This is
This
the
is it.
last game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see
Yo.
what the heck is going to happen.
Oh my god, I can't live it. I don't know. I might have to let you solo commentate.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's go. So we are going to see the Zero Suit versus Ike. Both of these players are going to be starting out with 3 stocks. I'm not quite sure how this matchup tilts in favor of anyone, but with 62% right off the bat, RM8 is showing a very quick lead over Kaysen. This is looking good for AnG. If he can keep this up throughout the game without getting caught in too much of a combo, he should be able to pull something off. However, that 49% doesn't feel good. It's not terrible for him. He's obviously still not in any sort of deficit. Connecting with that neutral air into up air to get the first kill of the game, that is going to be a big early lead for RM8 and AnG. Let's see where he goes from here. I believe he's just going to be looking for some more of those nair connections. Imperator 210, I have no idea who's expected to win. I think both of these players are pretty evenly matched. But with the fact that RM8 has come to a very early lead here and is building up as much percent as he possibly can before getting taken out by that side beam, he's set himself up in a very, very good position. A-Train telling me that RM8 has wins on Chris, who is of course, the Zero Suit Samus player, means that he should know this matchup quite well, connecting with a dash attack and doing a lot of knockback. If this Zero Suit was any higher, that dash attack might kill. Right here, we're seeing both of them just disengaging in neutral and trying to connect with each other. Finally connect with a dash attack, taking it to an entire stock advantage. Both players at 0. RM8, unless he royally screws something up here, looks like he has this in the bag. That matchup experience against King Chris, serving him very well right here. Connecting with some more neutral airs and into other things, but he's not able to follow up. That's going to be a little bit damaging to what he's doing right now, getting triple up aired. That I thought that Kaysen was going to be able to connect with maybe an up B out of that, but the fact that RM8 is still going strong despite getting strung like that shows how good DI he has to be able to escape that. He just has fantastic instincts for situations like that to be able to get out. RM8 perhaps winning this with a 2-stock if he manages to connect with the up air. RM8 takes it. AnG Esports,
Let's go!
despite Jay putting them at a terrible disadvantage early on with Jay, coming back with Skittles and RM8 taking this game. G popping off through his destroyed mic.
Yes! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Yo, we were down so hard, bro. Oh, that looked over.
Down 5 stocks, managed to come back, winning it 2-0.
Fuck, I thought it was muted. Fuck.
G smashed his monitor popping off.
I thought it was muted. I thought it was muted, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. You guys heard all of that during? Oh man.
No, the only thing we heard was you screaming yes at the end.
Oh man.
What happened to your mic?
Shoutouts to mic settings. No, I muted it, dude.
Rip.
Well, I thought I muted, but I guess I had I had filters though.
Thug Finals G versus RM8 again.
Oh, yes. Anyhow. All right. Oof. Yo, man. Okay. Hype. All right.
Hype.
Hype's all I can say. Yo, man, we were down. It looked like it was over, bro. It was done. Packing it up. You know, we're going to probably lose like 7-0 by the end of this match, but man, big shout outs to Skittles pulling that crazy work. He was the one that pretty much breathed life back into the crew battle, and then amazing performances from everybody else to bring that there. RM8, wow, what a shout out to RM8. Crazy anchor, man. He's rising up as an anchor for AnG. Great stuff. All right, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so last, do you want to tell the homies where to find you?
You can check me out here on Twitter. If you look in chat right there. And you can go and join the Discord for the weekly tournament that I host called Low Point at that link right there. We've got coming tomorrow.
Yeah, when is it though?
Tomorrow we've got our weekly tournament with a $10 prize pot and an aside amiibo bracket, which suddenly Lanny is very hyped for.
Oh, definitely. Lanny, man. Trust me. I knew once I saw Amiibo tournament, I'm like, yo, Lanny's got to get in there.
You can come check me out at those places, and before I sign off, all I have to say is that Lilat is a good stage.
I agree with you, man. No hate from me.
See you guys later.
I agree. All right, peace out. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. All right, so that was awesome. That was our boy Laster on the mic one more time, and that's gonna be me here signing off very soon. But thank you all so much for tuning in, homies. Oh man, crazy crew battle. Yeah, big shout outs to the crew clutching out. There's gonna be a crew only tournament happening tomorrow. So remember, if you're not part of the crew, hey, you better be in Glow Point. Otherwise, if you're part of the crew, hey, there's $20 on the line for you, probably like a 16-man bracket or something along the lines. It'll be streamed here a little bit. I don't think the whole tournament will be streamed. Another easy day. Yeah, right, man. That was far from easy, boy. That was far from easy. We never have an easy day no more, man. It's horrible. It's horrible. Thanks, though. Thanks. We're going to have a Showtime crew battle coming up next week against Equinox. Yes, we did just take them on, but hey, we got to rematch them again. And we have some more shenanigans coming in. There's a lot of big projects that are on their way, dudes. We don't have a straight out of Smashville this Sunday. I know. Sad, I know. But you guys can enjoy the box, right? So you guys have the box for that. And then next week, though, we do have our hardcover coming up, homies. Yo, hardcover. Let's go. So our hardcover will be coming up. Take a look at that. We do have hardcover volume 5. This is going to be a collaboration with SCL. So you're going to be able to gain some ELO here for your starter crew if you're in one, and some conquest points there for their conquest leaderboard. And yes, we also do have Beyond the Battlefield coming up this Sunday as well at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lanny will be hosting that one, so y'all know what to do. And that's going to be it for me, homies. Peace out.